With so many people impacted by hard economic times, farmers are starting to feel the effects. Livestock farmers are losing money on cattle, and if the trend continues, some may lose their farm. Reporter John Madden spoke with one livestock auction in Iowa about the changes they've seen.
Livestock farmers and the grain farmers are feeling probably as low as they felt in the last 20 years.
In 2019, it was the floods. Now in 2020, uncertain economic times continue for farmers.
Last year was centralized, but this year it's a global problem.
With ongoing trade issues and demand for cattle down due to restaurants not being as busy thanks to coronavirus concerns, cattle farmers are taking a hit.
When you take an animal that's worth $1,600 and in 2 weeks' time it's worth $400 to $500 less, that's a big hit.
Irv Pauley Jr. is president of Denison Livestock, where auctions are held for farm animals like cattle. And with that drop in price of what he says is 10 to 20%, he's worried about the futures of some cattle producers.
There's a lot of people that feed 1,000 to 4,000 cattle, and you take $400 head loss, you get into the millions really fast.
That's why some lawmakers are looking for help. Congressman Adrian Smith of Nebraska is pushing for the CARES Act, recently signed into law by President Trump, to provide some financial relief to those struggling farmers.
We are still uncertain, how long this will last, and that's why we need to be attentive and diligent along the way.
Smith, along with members of Congress, wrote a letter to the U.S. Department of Agriculture asking for that financial assistance as quickly as possible.
It's so important now to just have all hands on deck and fill in the gaps where and when necessary.
Across the river, Denison Livestock will be holding an auction Thursday. Pauley Jr. hopes financial help or normalcy comes sooner rather than later for those facing an uncertain future.
They better have a good banker or they won't have a chance to stay in this business.
In Denison, John Madden, 3 News Now.
Pauley Jr. says cattle producers can't hold on to their livestock until demand goes back up because it gets more expensive to feed them the bigger they get. And the longer a farmer holds on to them, they also run the risk of having the animal get sick.